So we're gonna get right into today's video. So per the title, as you can see, this video will be a get ready with me, where I'll be showing you the makeup tutorial, my outfit, my fragrance. What I wanted to do is do powder foundation instead of like liquid, and then setting the foundation, instead of doing a liquid foundation and then setting it with the powder. I realized that a good portion of you guys don't use the liquid foundation. For some, it's a little messy. So I'm trying to take the feedback from the people who watch me, which I really do appreciate you guys, because you kind of drive what type of content to put there. So don't, if you see me in person or if you comment down below, let me know what type of girl you is, so I'll know it's more of you out there. So all that to say this video, I won't be using liquid foundation. I'm going to be using powder foundation and showing you guys how you can kind of make my routine fit to you, cater to you and your needs and your preferences, if you will. So yeah, we're going to be using powder foundation, and the powder foundation, I'm going to show the products, of course, and put them in the description box below in case if anybody is interested. So yeah, let's get into it. Since you guys are out there, this is what we'll do. I won't be adding any product to my brows. What I'll be doing is, I am though going to take my concealer because I can't help it. I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Magic Touch Concealer, and this is in the shade 20. Okay, so as you can see, these are my natural brows, no product added. But what I do want to do is I want to kind of brush my brows just to make sure they're going the same direction. Okay, so these are my natural brows. So what I'm going to do is go in with that concealer that I have on my brush, and we are just going to clean them up. And as you can tell, I'm using like the smallest amount. Okay. And I'm really trying to make this as realistic to y'all as I can, because I do realize some of y'all, you know, you just may want to just slap it on and keep on going. And this is why I say it is really good to make sure that you clean your eyebrows up too. And let them grow, sis. Don't be...
you anymore, spending all this time trying to get you out my mind. Oh, it feels so good to take you off the pedestal. I don't know what I was thinking, let it be more than drinking and going back.
You guys, so as you can see, the eyebrows are done. I just want to get this little spot right here. But be real careful, because that's gonna kill me later. Just like that. Alright, so we have those looking pretty decent. And like I said, these are my natural brows. Off camera, I did go ahead and use the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel. And this is in the shade Soft Black, if you can see it, in the shade Soft Black. So this is how it looks, and it's just a soft black, like natural looking color. So I went ahead and did that on the face, the full face portion of the video. Now for foundation, powder foundation, I'll be using this Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Powder Foundation. I got the shade 375 Java. I think for this, I'm going to use my Morphe M439 brush, which looks just like this. And I'm just going to go into this product, I didn't put any primer on my face because with the powders, you want to be kind of very selective. And everyday people, in all honesty, is not going to be reaching for a face primer when they're putting on powder. That's just reality. So we're going like bare-faced it, and I'm just going to start applying. I am still using patting motions with this powder. I really do like this powder. I do remember that much. And I'm just patting this all over the face. Get my mirror so I can see me better. And I'm just patting all over the face.
To your place, never to see you again. That was simply delusion, followed up with confusion. That was just substitution for a lonely bed. So that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings in my heart. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings in my heart. Oh, yeah.
Up on the top of that brow, as you can see, you know, it's not full coverage, but again, I doubt anybody that's trying to do powder foundation is really concerned about that. I'm just getting all down here. We got the foundation, as you can see. You know, it's doing what we needed to accomplish. So next, what I am going to do, again, this is optional. You don't have to do this if you don't want. But I am going to go into this True Complexion Black Radiance palette. I'm using the shade medium to dark. This is another powder palette. And I'm going to use this color right here to kind of like highlight. Again, this is optional. And what I'm going to do is take this Sculpt shade right here, and I'm going to put it right under my eyes. And we want to use patting motions because we kind of want this to, you know, stay as much as it can and kind of clean up a little bit. I did this first, but I'm going to leave that part up to you, what you want to do. Just like that. And just pat that same Sculpt powder right down the bridge of that nose. Just like that. Alright. And to kind of, since we're already kind of in the drugstore theme of things, what I'm going to do is grab this contour palette, contour shade, and I'm going to use my buffing brush by World Techniques, and the brush that I just used to put the Sculpt shade, I used the Real Techniques setting brush. And these, you guys, you can get this from Target, Walmart. They have them in like a little pack, like a face, like a set. And they have like a fluffy powder brush, that setting brush, and maybe like this brush and like a set. It just depends on which store you go to. And I'm just going to go inside of there, tap a little bit off, and I'm just going to put a little bit right up in here. It may not make much of a difference, but we're going to see. And we're just going to put it right where we would normally put that contour anyway. And I'm going to take some and put it across here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of that Sculpt shade also and put it on my eyelid just to make sure that is nice and muted. Or you can just take that powder foundation, just put a little bit over your eyes, especially if you have discoloration when it comes into your eyes, because especially women of color, we tend to be a little darker around the mouth and on the eyelids and under the eyes, FYI. So if that is the case, you can color correct, or you can use a little bit of concealer. Drugstore concealer that you could use is like this LA Girl Pro concealer, and it's up to you. You have to know what shade to get, but you can use like something like that or close to your skin tone. Put that up under the powder. That way, if you have any dark spots, some acne scars or anything like that, you can kind of use that to go over those spots and then go in with the powder if you're a little self-conscious about that. But my skin is, you know, pretty okay for the most part, so I don't really need to do that. So once I did all of that and I went and set my eyelids, if you do want to give your eyelids a little bit more depth, you like, okay, yeah, you went with that light shade, but since you look kind of weird, then just, as you can see, I put the sculpt shade all over the eye, but I'm just going to go in with this contour shade right here, tap the abscess off, and I'm just going to go right there in the crease just to, you know, give it a little something, you know. And you ain't got to do it in no uniform, just blend, 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 even if it's quickly, you know, just so you won't look crazy. As you can see, it just gave it a little bit extra without really looking like you tried all that hard. So because I put a little powder, well, this is what I'm gonna do. Put some of that powder foundation over those brows so we won't have wet, greasy brows. And then if you want to, you can get you a brow gel. This one I think was like $5. And then put it over your, put them on the hairs of your brows just to like really make them pop. Just like that. Alright. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray the face with a little setting powder. Setting spray. And then you're just welcome to use that same powder foundation brush and just go back over that just to make sure that everywhere is set. Optional. And this will just kind of like help the longevity of that powder. Okay. And I did go ahead and put a little mascara, if you can see it, off of camera. So if you want to leave it there, you can. But I'm going to wear lashes, so I'll be right back. Oh, you guys, and I forgot. This is optional also. Everything is really optional in this video, but on any of my videos. But I'm going to use some of that highlight shade right here in the palette. And if you want, because some people do like that glowy look still, even though they're just doing regular powder, and go over and give myself a little highlight. And you just want to do it on like the apples of your cheek and kind of go upward. I'm using my viewfinder right now as my mirror. And then down the bridge of that nose. And then on the tip of my nose. Just like that. Okay, you guys. And for lips, you already know, I'm going to be using NYX Butter Glosses in the shade Lava Cake and Fudge Me. I'm just going to put this on the outer. And this one is Lava Cake. Uh-oh. Just dropped one. And then I'm going to use Fudge Me in the center. I hope you guys can see me okay. But this is the outfit that I'll be pairing with the makeup look, which is this long duster cardigan that I got from Ava and Viv from Target. And then this scarf, this was gifted to me, very beautiful, like a pink type of like pink and black or purple and black, whatever you want to say it is. And just a cute little scarf. And then this shirt is kind of like a suede type of material. Some ripped jeans, and then my boots that I got from Forever 21. And I just think that is a cute set for this cold weather that Florida is been dealing with right now. So yes, I think this is one of the coldest winters we've had, and long, because we've never really had to deal with it being this cold for this long. Usually we may get 1 week of winter weather and then we're on with spring, but not this year, okay? 2022 is showing us how different it is. So yeah, this is the outfit. I believe I got these jeans from, I want to say Burlington. It was so long ago that I brought them. And just to come in close so you can kind of see some of the details. So see that little suede material in the shirt, and then the color of the scarf. Okay, also for the fragrance portion, I have been loving this Calvin Klein Beauty fragrance. I hope you guys can see it okay. But this is how the bottle looks. This was gifted to me for Christmas. And if you want a nice, inexpensive fragrance that lasts a good amount of time, like it don't last long like, you know, the real expensive ones that I have, but it does really good for it to be the price it is. I don't think it was that much, to be honest with you. I don't know the exact price. Again, this was gifted to me for Christmas, and I wear this every day. As you can see, this is about as much as I have used in a month. And I spray it everywhere, behind the ears, on the wrist, you know, between my legs, you know, all that stuff. And on the collar of my shirt. So I spray it a good amount of times, and this is all that I have used in a month. So if you're in the market for a inexpensive fragrance, you want to smell good, it's kind of florally, and it kind of has like a musk. It smells like it got some vanilla in it. No oud. What else? Yeah, it smells like it has like a floral or a citrusy type of note to it. So yeah, if you're in the market for that fragrance, I'll try to find a link for you down in the description box below if you want to try it or maybe smell it, whatever. And then my outfit, I'll try to link as much as I can in the description box below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this simple get ready with me. Let me know, show it lots of love, that way I can make more videos like this, and I will see you on the next video, my queens and kings, if you're watching it. Deuces.